Hi, my name is Dr. Kerry. My background as a practitioner comes from over 30 years of clinical experience as an athletic trainer, a physical therapist, a doctor of oriental medicine, an osteopath trained in both Canada and England, and also BodyTalk. I've been with BodyTalk since 2000. I'm an advanced and senior BodyTalk instructor as well as a practitioner. The purpose of this video is to introduce to you BodyTalk Fascial Energetics and how it's going to help you in your practice. I've been developing BodyTalk Fascial Energetics for the past 10 years and have successfully treated thousands of patients. I've uploaded several of these energy balancing treatments on the DAI YouTube channel. That's called D'Ambrosio Institute. So I have my own institute. So D'Ambrosio Institute, we have a YouTube channel, and there's probably about 18 different examples of these treatment sessions. In these videos, you're going to see me performing energetic balancing, sort of holographic treatments off the body. And it's going to be based on quantum physics. Now, these treatment sessions are all validated by objective measurements. I evaluated before and after the treatments, not just by me, but also I had several other practitioners come in and do the same thing. So it always amazes me when we see these shifts with these people. I'm a manual therapist, but to see these incredible shifts working with energy is just amazing. Now, to help you understand this energetic approach, I want to explain a few things about quantum mechanics. The human body is composed of 4 types of tissues. Epithelial tissue, this is like your skin, forms the lining of your blood vessels, your cavities. Muscle tissue, we have cardiac muscle around our heart. We have smooth muscle that's found in our blood vessels and some organs. We have skeletal muscles that's sort of in the rest of our body. And nervous tissue, we have neurons and glial cells and connective tissue. People sort of think about fascia as a connective tissue. Now, if you take any one of these tissues and put it under a microscope, you're going to see the cells of those tissues. Now, obviously, nerve cells are different than muscle cells. They're all different, but they have common characteristics. They have a nucleus, a mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum. These are all called organelles. If you put an organelle under a microscope and you magnify it, they're composed of molecules. What's a molecule? Molecules are created when 2 or more atoms form a chemical bond, like H2O, water. When you put atoms under a microscope, they're composed of a subatomic energy particles, such as a nucleus, which is composed of protons and neutrons, and electrons, which circle the nucleus in a subatomic energy cloud. What's interesting, they say that if you magnify the nucleus of an atom to the size of a peanut, the atom would be the size of a baseball stadium. So although atoms are they appear to be full of empty space, due to a quantum principle called superposition, there are no empty spaces in an atom. A way to understand this is if you look at an electrical fan, right? So turn it off, and you can put your hands between each of the blades, so there's lots of empty spaces. But as soon as you turn that fan on, there are no empty spaces. This is what's happening with the atoms. So the volume of each atom is filled by the wave function of these orbiting electrons. And they're in all positions at once. This is the superposition. When energy is in wave form, they have no fixed position. And it therefore represents an infinite number of potentials. When energy is in particle form, it's a manifestation of one of those potentials. So when I evaluate you, one shoulder's higher, I check your range of motion, you're in particle form. But when I take that out and through the act of observing with attention, you begin to go into waveform. When you're in waveform, there's multiple potentials. So this is what we do with these energetic holograms. Now, atoms are the basic building block of matter. So matter is a property of all physical objects. It takes the form of discrete vibrating particles that occupy space, so it has volume. It has mass, therefore it has weight. We can think of matter as something solid, something liquid, something like gases. Now, this means that all observable matter, rocks, trees, objects, even people, is energy stored in a solid matter form. This also means that all psychological processes, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions, consciousness, are all composed of energy. Therefore, matter is the physical expression of energy vibrating at low frequencies perceived by our 5 senses. In these BodyTalk Fascial Energetic classes, we're going to be working with the musculoskeletal, the visceral, the neurovascular, the lymphatic, and energy systems of the body. We're going to do this along with the psychological processes. Thoughts, beliefs, emotions, consciousness. We're going to integrate, the BodyTalk matrix with this technique. The first class is called BodyTalk Fascial Energetics Level 1. It's typically a 4-day class live. We're now offering it online as 6 4-hour segments. In this class, you're going to be given a manual. You're going to be given a treatment application chart that has a 5-phase process. It's going to make this technique very simple to use. In this class, you're going to be learning to work with energetic holograms. The first level, we're going to work with fascia. We're going to work with muscles, bones, joints, sutures. We're going to work with the meninges of the craniosacral system as well as foreign objects. You're also going to learn to perform these techniques in person, but also you're going to learn to do them at a distance. We're going to do remote sessions as well. This curriculum will continue with Fascial Energetics Level 2 and 3. So more information about this class, you can contact the person that sent you this video. You can go to bodytalksystem.com. You can email me at kerryjdam@gmail.com. So KERRY, J as in Joseph, DAM@gmail.com. Hope to see you at a class.